Testing, testing. We are live. I'm experiencing an echo. Entering the studio. Hello. I am unmuted. Hello. 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 Hmm. Technical difficulties. Can everybody hear me now? Welcome, Adele.
Hello, hello.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sweet. Yeah, I was getting an echo in my earbuds, and for some reason, it's not using the microphone on my earbuds. It's using the microphone on the iPad. So,
Oh, yeah.
so I'm giving
Sometimes
myself
you
an
do have to
echo.
check it. Yeah.
I did not disconnect the Bluetooth and reconnect the Bluetooth. That might have also been the problem. But
Did you go check your audio settings
yeah, I turned all the echoes off and everything and then turned them back on. And that's when I was saying hello to myself. And
and then
every
made sure
time
that
I
your
said
audio was going through
hello,
your
I
headphones?
said hello back. Yeah, it was great.
Gotta
So,
love talking to yourself.
yeah, wonderful start as always. How are you?
I'm doing good, doing good. I've got a day off work today.
All right,
Very happy about that.
right. Good for your mental health, bad for the pocketbook, but you know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. I spent way
It's
too much
all
money
about
today.
accepting what's going on. You know what I mean?
I spent way too much money today.
Oh well.
And basically, all I did was, pay a couple bills and bought some food. And geez, the
Yeah.
cost of living is just stupid.
Yeah, everything costs money. It just makes me not want to do anything.
I don't do it. I go to work and I come home and I play with my fish. That's about it.
Yeah.
Somehow I'm still broke.
Yeah, I don't even play with my fish. I just sit on my phone. I've been having lethargy, but every day it's been over 100 degrees here, so
Yeah, it's a good reason.
yeah.
It's starting to warm up here too.
We got extra, man. I can put it in a box. It'll still be warm it'll still be warm when it gets to you.
Don't worry, it'll come this way soon enough. And then everyone's gonna be complaining because they're gonna freeze their asses off.
That's true, but I swear, like I play more disc golf and do more things outdoors during the winter and like have to deal with rain sometimes, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
summer is just like if you're not going to submerge your body in water somewhere, it's like why are you opening the door? You're just wasting
right.
energy.
Yeah.
Keep the door closed. Plus I've been living
Oh,
on the night
absolutely.
shift. So, can you see what's going on in this tank?
You have lots of guppies.
Yes, and I have lots of guppy grass. That is that rainbow glass beaded tank.
Ah.
And it has grown in
Oh,
over
did
like
I
the
see a
past
little
like couple
pleco in there?
months.
Do you
Yeah,
have pleco babies in there?
yeah, they should be flickering along the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, there's like 20 of them in there. Like I need to get them out of there and like set them free elsewhere.
Oh
Like
my god.
yeah,
That whole piece of that a rock. Oh, it's a freaking
yeah, it's
pleco.
a
Oh
piece.
my
Yeah,
god.
it's a piece of
That
wood
whole
with a
thing just
pleco on it.
moved. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, no, man, like that tank is definitely a rockin'. Like
Oh yeah.
that's the original purple guppy tank. I've got like 3 tanks of those now.
That is a massive female in that bottom corner.
I know, right? Yeah, there's a couple
She's
of trucks in
huge.
there. Yeah,
I
no,
have
and
heaps of big ones. Like
I
they get
I bought
massive.
her. I bought her at an auction, like, and
Oh yeah.
both of those ladies were
Oh, there you go. There's another
maybe
one.
not that big, but like they were that big. Like it's
Yeah.
just like wow.
I'm really surprised at how big some of my females have gotten.
Hmm.
But I'm also kind of sad because I know once they get to a certain size, it's just a matter of time before they expire.
Yeah, I mean, true, but I mean, like, these ladies don't seem to be slowing down. But of course, there's enough
No.
offspring now to where I wouldn't know if they have slowed down, but they look just as about ready to pop as they ever do. So
Yeah. So much going on in there. It's awesome.
I know. Yeah, I mean, like, that one definitely needs like every week for sure, because that's a 10 gallon.
Okay.
It was a beta tank before. It's got a crazy like coral like piece on the right side that's covered by guppy grass now.
Oh, cool.
And
Yeah,
at
I need to
first
get some
bristle
new
noses
plants.
were hanging out in the center of that and like getting all inside of the ornament. And then I put that piece of wood down for them, and I don't know, behind the wood up against the sponge filter, I guess is where they're spawning at. But yeah, you can see
Oh, there's a big
that's
one.
definitely an adult right there.
Yeah.
And
The other one's hanging
it
out
can move
under the
that piece of
driftwood.
wood.
Yeah. Well, that's what I saw. I just saw the driftwood like jump. I was, oh, it's a pleco.
All right, Huawei. Vibes 3G.
Hi, everyone. Hi, June. Hi, Sam.
Hi, June.
Hi,
Sam.
3G vibes.
Fish Fam Link. Always good to see
Debs.
you.
Nathan. Hey, Fish Fam Link.
Yeah, all of you that can,
Everyone's here.
go ahead
Hello.
and get your Fish Fam Link ID card if you're going to the Clash. That way, like, let's do this. Like, let me pop your stuff up. Let me make sure that I'm subscribed when we run into each other. Let's just scan
Right?
badges all day and hang out, talk about
Make sure you
fish.
got that QR code reader handy.
Yeah, man. I got all my spending money. I got all my spending money for the year like split up between this and Austin City Limits.
Oh, nice. Hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark. Good day, sir. Well, I'm glad everybody's in good spirits.
Oh, why not? Midweek madness?
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's getting ready to be Thursday here in about 45 minutes.
Oh, good.
Took a picture of my cheese pizza for my thumbnail this evening.
Oh, I missed that.
Ah, Liquid Zoo, 46 minutes. All
Oh,
right.
Matt. Matt, you need to send me your details for your winnings, please.
Oh, yeah, man. Send an email, bro.
So
I
I did a
recommend
giveaway for my
fishfam.link.
1K. I need you and June. I need your details so I can send you your stuff. I've just slowly been collecting bits and pieces to put
Ah,
in
Jeff
everyone's
already
mailer
welcoming in
bags.
Thursday. Jeff Pelham's Aquatics,
Hi,
welcome.
Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, we're looking at a 10-gallon tank. It was a beta tank. I overtook it and put brown bristlenose plecos in there and purple Moscow guppies, and they are having a blast.
Oh, Matt says that your thumbnail is not a cheese pizza.
Mm, well, I must have clicked the wrong button.
Oops.
I don't know whether I can fix that now. I don't think I can.
I don't. Yeah, afterwards you
Um,
can.
yeah, I'm not gonna push any buttons. It's gonna be bad if I do that. I'll just put it on the next one.
Yeah, all that guppy grass is cool.
Yeah, man, it's really growing wild for me, and it ends up getting some debris on it, sinking a little bit, and then those little feelers it puts out, it starts anchoring itself to things, and then it's really easy to pull out of there. I pulled a bunch out,
Oh, cool.
and I took the duckweed off the top because there wasn't very much light like coming in there. Everybody was in silhouette.
Yeah, duckweed is the bane of everyone's existence.
Yeah, I didn't even want it in this tank. The boys were in the garage, and I left the garage for a second. And when I came back, like everybody stopped moving. You know what I mean? And you're like, they were up to something.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah, they had put duckweed in a bunch of tanks, moved it all around the room.
Oh, fun.
But I mean, they're not wrong. I mean, the duckweed grows pretty fast in there, but not as fast as it should, which makes me think that it is getting eaten.
Yeah.
So I think that when these guys get bored, they go after the duckweed a little bit.
Oh, I mean, guppies peck. They're like chickens. They peck at everything.
Yeah, I think they keep
So
those
it wouldn't
I think they
surprise me.
keep those roots short on the guppy grass. I mean the duckweed.
I noticed it's always the females, not the males. So the females will like move together as a herd and like peck at everything.
Mhm. Yeah, and I
I find it
noticed the
really
little
funny.
babies do a fair amount of pecking, but I don't know whether they're like actually going
Yeah.
after something I can't see.
I think they go for like microalgae or
Uh,
moln.
Okay,
Um,
fair amount of that in here.
yeah, like I noticed on my tanks with a little bit of algae on the sides of the tank, they will graze on that.
Yeah. This tank was
Um,
more than a year old when I moved it, and I left the substrate in place. A young lady was getting out of the hobby, so I scored big that day. Took on a bunch of tanks. It was fun.
so I can't wait to get some fish in my big tank. It's looking so green and there's algae on everything and it's looking so good now. But I'm
Yeah,
really like, I'm just gonna wait and leave it and let it go and do my water changes. And
yeah,
I
man.
actually trimmed some of the plants back.
Yeah, it'll settle up. Yeah, man. Just like keep the plants in order and whatnot, and like
I've just been ghost
it'll
feeding
work
it.
itself out. Like
Yeah. Oh, I'm so I need some more
I've
flourish
found that
though.
not fighting algae is fighting algae.
Yeah, well, I've just left it on like the sides, and I'm just trying to keep the front glass clean, and that's yeah, not
Right.
helping.
Yeah.
There's some really nice, healthy looking algae in that tank now, and I'm so happy about that.
Oh, that's so great. That means it's getting there.
Oh,
It
it's
seems like
almost there.
I've got very hard water, so there's a lot of stuff in it. So I think that the diatom algae stage and the
Oh,
green algae stage are both parts of the tank, like maturing and like settling in during that like first like 6 to 8 months.
oh yeah, yeah. The whole side of the tank here, it's like bright green. So good.
Oh yeah, that is a
So
nice
that's
color. I
coming
just blew
really
you up.
well. I've got a little bit growing on the front of the.
Right. So how big is this one?
So this tank is 34.5 gallons. So I'd say 30 gallons, minus with the substrate and everything else in it.
Okay, yeah. So how
Um,
like is it like 3 feet across or what?
yeah, so it's 3 feet by. Oh, shoot, I've measured it a few times. Hang on, let me go get my.
Yeah, that's cool though.
I'm gonna get my measuring tape. I know it's 3 feet across.
So that kind of
Um,
like gives it like that a little bit of like a 20-gallon long feel, but then it's got like
it
freaking like higher
really
sides.
is. Think of like a 33. I think it's more like a 33.
Okay.
The 33 and a
I
23
don't have any
that
experience
has
with
the
the
same
33.
footprint. 33s are taller than a 20 though.
Yeah, I think the only 33 I've seen like had some stuff in it, but it was at an aquarium shop. And
Oh,
my when there's a bunch of stuff on the shelves and all of that going on, like I can't really like speak to it from memory because I don't know. Whenever I'm in a store underneath fluorescent lights and stuff like that, whatever size I think something is, it's either smaller or bigger. I'm
a
never
little
right.
different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. It's definitely 3 feet across. It is
Craggy boy. Deb.
16.5 inches tall. About what? Just under a foot and a half high.
Okay, so 18 high. That's like
And 14 back to front.
that's a good footprint. I like that.
Yeah, not bad at all, actually. I like the fact that it's a little taller.
Yeah, it looks a lot bigger on film.
Yeah, yeah. It films really well.
Who dat? Uh-oh, it's nighttime vibes.
Oh no, vibes after
Look at
hours.
this guy.
Yeah, vibes. You look really creepy, man. Turn on a light.
Nah, I knew it was him. I knew it was him.
Yeah. I mean, the big neon
I
sign in the
recognized the
background kind of
face.
gives it away.
Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, Adele, you sound right. I took a chance. I didn't see it backstage, but I was like, I'm pretty sure that's her. She's been here before.
Yeah. One day it's going to be the Tic Tac Bandit.
One day.
Oh, God. Actually, been really good. I haven't seen that guy around in a while.
No, I think everybody pretty much has the standard practice that, hey man, if you don't want to be on screen, that's fine, but I need you on screen backstage so that we can verify. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just like that's how you protect from people messing it up for everyone. You know
Identify
what I mean?
yourself.
Well, yeah, I mean, hey, it's a little bit of, back and forth, before you get up on panel, but I mean, like, nobody wants to see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hi, Craig. Yeah, it is Craig. So that big tank is the tank that Belinda and Craig got me for my birthday.
Yeah,
Along
no,
with a few other people that
it's really
threw
nice.
in, which is amazing. It's looking really good now, Craig. There's heaps of nice green algae in it.
Yeah, here,
Um,
show Craig again.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since Craig's seen it.
Yeah, let
Craig
Craig see it
actually was
this week. I remember
hanging out
seeing
with
it.
me
I
when I
remember
had
seeing
to
it
tear it
last week.
down.
It was so good.
Yeah, I mean, after having to tear it down and start again, I'm
Right.
really happy with the
Heartbreaking.
progress of it now.
But
Look,
yeah,
look at all
stunning
that algae.
gangbusters. Yeah. That's the
Even
good
like
stuff.
even the Anubias has like fur growing on it. I
That's
don't know if you
great.
can tell. There's like a little film on the front glass again. I only scrubbed this the other day, and it's like so it's going gangbusters right now. Everything's looking green, all the plants. So I've started trimming the plants back because they get, I guess, from having to melt back and transition into this tank. A lot of the bottom of the stems on the water wisteria was just looking really weird. So trimmed a lot of it back, replanted it because all of that is now healthy growth. Um, the hornwort looks like it's seen better days. It's struggling a little bit, but it's
And
hanging in
what
there.
is that wisteria? Is that feathery thing in the back?
The feathery thing is the hornwort. The rest of it is water wisteria.
What's the one in front of the hornwort that's tallest?
This thing,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
that's the water wisteria, and then I've got like dwarf sage as well in the front.
Oh, okay, cool. Is your dwarf sage starting to take off and shoot runners and do all that
It,
fun
it,
stuff?
oh, it's gone. It's been going crazy since I put it in here.
Nice.
The, so I got like a little culture, split it
Mm-hmm.
up into about 2 or 3 sections, and the rest of
Mm-hmm.
it has just grown in.
Oh, I love it when
A
that
little bit
happens.
over
Like
there too.
that happened with Tiger Val for me, and the dwarf
Can
sage
you
was
take a
in there,
little
and it was
more?
next to the Tiger Val, and the Tiger Val was out competing it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going real. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff growing in here. It's looking really good. The plecos will be really happy in here, Craig. Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like all this green algae is really good. I haven't seen any, brown diatom or anything like that. It's all looking like green, fuzzy, healthy growth.
Yeah, Craig, I always in the first or second month, I always get the brown diatom algae in every tank that I've started. And most of the tanks that I've started have been inert substrate.
Oh, they're ready to send now.
I think it's just all the stuff in my hard water. There's
Well, I
not
think
a
I'd
lot of
really like to get the
KH.
water tested first, but
You
it's
know,
just weird because the last time all of my parameters were great and I kept getting retested.
yeah,
Everything was in perfect, parameters. Um, uh, and my guppies weren't living; they were just dying off.
yeah.
So
So did you with those tests? Did you get a GH and a KH?
I can't remember.
Right on.
It was
Because
the
yeah,
basic pH. Oh shit, possibly.
yeah. Where did the pH end up falling for your tank?
Uh,
Like seven's normal, right? Like that
yeah.
seven
So it was lower. It was
is the middle
7.
of the middle.
I think. Well, hang on. I sent Craig all the photos. I was getting them to take photos of the
Mm-hmm.
the result, and Craig was saying, "Yeah, no, that water's spot on."
Yeah,
I
right
don't
on.
know all of
Well then it just could
I
have
don't
been
know about pH and KH, and yeah, I
right.
know, no idea.
It could have been
I throw
your
things in a tank and they live. So
yeah, but I mean it could have been the strain of guppies that you're getting too. You know what I mean? Like a lot of
yeah.
them.
I mean, all my guys are really, really inbred.
Mm,
Some of the guppies that I put in here were my older boys, so I kind of expected them to drop off.
Right.
But it was all rapid succession, bang, 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 bang. Like every morning I'd wake up and there'd be dead
Oh
guppies.
no.
So, that told me that something was wrong.
Right. But what was
So I do
wrong?
a
That's
water
the
change
question.
and, collect water the next day, take it down, get it tested at the local fish shop. And I had my water tested at more than one shop. Because I'm like, okay, I'm going to like cover all my bases as much as I can.
Yeah.
And just make sure that they're doing the right tests and doing everything right.
I wonder I can't remember what the name of the tool was, but they have a water testing thing at this place out by San Antonio that I went to, this pond place, and they charge for it, but I think it's because you got to buy the cartridge that it uses, but
Right, yeah.
it breaks down your water like and gives you a whole lot of information. And I want to say he was saying it was like 12 or $14, and I was like, well, that means I'm not going to test it every month, but I mean, like, I could definitely test it in the spring and in the fall and see if there's any difference in my water from my
Yeah.
water supply.
Oh, I know when they do things to the water here. Um, so you can usually smell the chemicals in the water as soon as you turn the tap on. So I know usually Wednesday is bad for doing water changes.
Hmm.
Or earlier in the week. Later on in the week is fine. It just needs a couple of days to go through the pipes.
Yeah.
Um, if I can taste it, if I can smell it in the water, I don't do water changes.
Right.
Oh, my guys are doing well. They're healthy. I've got 5 tanks full of guppy, like full of guppies.
I know,
I've
isn't it
got
fun?
babies. It's fantastic. Oh, I really don't want to put them in the big tank because I'd never get rid of them. They'd just be everywhere.
Yeah, that is an
I wonder
outstanding
if I
tank.
get Bolivian rams, would the rams eat fry?
Yes.
Awesome. I now have a food source for Bolivians.
Right. You could also find yourself some cribs, but the problem with cribs is you're going to end up with too many crib babies.
Yeah,
I
no.
think
I like I like the
mine
Bolivians, and they tend
mine
to
have
be a
never
bit
done that
shyer.
well.
Because I'm gonna have some of Craig's longfins,
Okay.
plecos. I want something that's gonna be relatively community safe.
Right.
So a
All
couple of
the
Bolivians
bristles are
and
good. So those are the ancestris, and I know that there's a bunch more in the ancestris category. What type of long fins is he giving you?
bristles.
Bristles,
Um,
nice. Do you know what colors?
I've asked for albino. Albino is like my dream longfin bristle.
Okay.
Um, but I think we're at one stage we'd spoken about like a one or two of each because he's got the calico. I don't know whether they're longfin. Um, he's got the albino, then he's got normal longfin. He's got quite a few bristles.
Yeah, I think no matter what you get, you're still gonna get some wild type or that the brown.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
I expect the common. I like
you
the
bring
common.
it.
They're really pretty,
Yeah, and I
especially
feel
the
like
babies.
is the calico just gonna drop like everything?
Well, I don't know. I don't know that much about the calicos, but a
Yeah, me
lot of
neither. I love the way they look though. I like
Craig has a
calico
lot of really,
cats.
really red calico.
Yeah,
So they go from looking like a calico to more of a super red,
right.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
Craig probably could tell you more about that.
my super reds didn't make it, but I've got brown, blue-eyed lemons, uh the
Blue-eyed lemon. Oh my god, they're so cool.
and the albino.
Tech Den didn't have any blue-eyed lemons when I went there. I hope they get
Yeah,
some
it
again.
seems like they're kind of hard to come by. And you want to know what something I didn't know about the lemon blue eyes is they sometimes get like pigment spots on them. They look like a bruise or
Oh,
something. Yeah, and I was like,
Oh, oh,
I
like the
was I was
calico
looking
has
it up
that
because
cut.
I was like, oh my god, is he injured? Like, you know what I mean? I was trying to figure it
Yeah.
out, and yeah, they're less desirable.
So it's
But
like a
like, yeah, but
calico
there's
kind
like,
of patch coming through the lemon.
yeah, so yeah, it's just like, yeah, it's a thing. I was like, that's interesting.
That's real. That is interesting.
But they were real little, so they're still growing up. I just moved the large ones
Mhm.
out. I don't even think
Wait, kept what
I
in a
might not
water
even have
condition?
male female pairs in the tanks that I've spread them to. But they were the largest fish, so it gave them more room. They gave the smaller plecos more room.
Yeah. Here's some of my big girls.
Yeah,
These guys aren't even my biggest.
looking like a bus. Yeah,
Yeah. There's
it's
so
like
many
it's
babies in here, Mike. Oh my freaking god. There's
yeah, just look.
newborns in here again. They are just every. I need to split some of these guys up and like
Hmm.
what I'll do. I'll grab like netfuls and dump them in other tanks.
Right, yeah, just spread them
Mix
around.
them up a little. Um, got some young guys in here. There's more males in here. Um, the plants are doing really well in here now, so I could throw some more babies in here.
Yeah,
There's some more.
there's
There's my
definitely
big
enough
guy.
cover for everyone.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah,
more like hornwort
the
up the back
predation
of here.
isn't bad with my purple Moscows, but I know that I'm probably on the heavier side of feeding.
There's my big old girl. She's
Yeah.
probably my oldest female there. She's she's getting up there.
Yeah, but she doesn't look like she's quitting.
Oh no, she's got an attitude, that one. She's like she's slowing down a little bit. A little wobbly. She's so freaking big. Like the length of my finger. About. And then in that one I've got my snake skin boy. Oh, there's snake skins! I got snake skins! Yay!
Oh, excellent.
That's what I was waiting for. There's a baby with spots on his tail, and he's oh my god, that makes me happy. I'm so freaking happy.
Right? We were waiting for that to
Oh,
happen. That's great.
I'm chuffed. There's another one there with spots coming in. Yay! Good boy. Oh, you poor girl, you munted up your face. What's wrong with you? Who lip locked you? Or did you smash into the glass? Oh,
Both.
probably. And the oh, there's the Otto hanging out down there.
You know, I've never had autos.
He's so cute. He hides a lot, obviously, but like when he comes out and he's in a good mood and he's feeling safe and happy, he'll hang out on the front glass here.
Yeah, I had a dream of having like a set of like six, and I just moved
Yeah.
them around. I just moved them around, all six of them, as a team, and they go in and like clean up algae and stuff like that.
He would be living his best life in that big tank right now.
Oh yeah, getting after it.
I'd never see him again. He'd just be in the driftwood and on the glass. He'd come out at night. I'd see clear patches on the glass. That'd be about it. Hmm. Oh, I'm so happy. I haven't even looked at these guys. I get up in the morning, I feed them. I do water changes every week, and that's about it. So that's the first chance that I've even had to look and see markings. I'm so happy.
That is great. I'm glad I was
That's
here to
what
win.
I want. I want more of him. So that's. I'm so happy. I kind of want to see what they're going to look like, whether they're going to be like a mix of, because the females, I put two females in here, from these guys as fry. So I might get snakeskins of different color. I don't know. I don't think so. I think his genetics are going to win out. It
Yeah,
looks like
and then
it already
yeah,
has.
you just pull any of the males off to the side. You can't really figure out what's going on with the females.
No. Yay.
So Vibes
Guess
is
who's
keeping
getting
his
the
discus
Christmas
at room
today?
temperature with no heaters.
Oh. Oh, what is that? There is an oogie boogie in my tank. Oh, what is, where is it? It's like it's a dark slug.
Hmm.
That can't be good. I don't see a triangle head. That thing is huge though.
Well, if it's huge, then it might not even be one. The one of the problem ones that you're thinking about.
See, it,
And unless they get like out of control population wise, they're usually not much of a problem.
I have never seen anything like a worm that big. It doesn't have
How
a triangle head on it.
yeah, how big is it? What how long is it, would you say?
Probably
You could say centimeters.
3 or 4 millimeters
Okay.
at a guess. Like it's bigger than a detritus worm. Wow. I mean, it's not bothering the fish. The fish aren't phased by it. Wow, that's bizarre.
I don't expect him to get eaten.
Well, I thought you'd think so. But these guys are all like, "Oh yeah, feed me, human, feed me." They weren't really phased by it. They just went back down into the substrate. Well, I'm seeing all sorts of cool things today.
3G says he's found the big female breeder guppies start chasing the male guppy fry and will kill them if they can.
Oh, that explains why I have a lot of females.
That I if that
That makes a lot of sense.
yeah, if everything else would make it even, then I would say I definitely have more females in my tank with those two trucks.
I have a lot of females in this tank,
But I've pulled
but
all the
I also
males out
have,
of that tank before.
yeah. Oh, she's got yellow on her tail. You're pretty.
Is it black worm or
Oh, that
tube
little,
effects? Jeff Pelham is saying.
what was that? Is it black or what?
I It says I wind of it's a black worm
I
or a tube
wonder.
effects.
Are either, you know, an issue at all? Like, are blackworms or tube effects a bad thing?
Nah, they're free food.
Okay. Okay. That's all I need to know. I mean, I don't have any deaths in that tank. I have yet to have any deaths in that tank except for my blue boy. Um, which, by the way, I never found him, which is
Yeah,
really weird because I've pulled the plants out of there and, trimmed the plants down and I've done water changes on that tank and I still can't find it.
yeah. More than one
Um,
hand, I can count things that are missing in action have never been found.
mhm. Yeah. Usually I'll find bits of a carcass or something during a water change. Nothing.
Right. I wasn't even finding bits of there were so many snails in in this one tank that I had
Uh,
that
I was wondering
I
whether
was
the
never
Otto ate
seeing
him.
I never saw the bodies.
I'm wondering whether the Otto ate him.
Those snails could take care of the whole thing in less than 24 hours.
Oh, that's the other thing I got. I got my snailians. So my little bladder snail colony is doing well. They're getting bigger.
Heck yeah. I've got
I
some of
need to.
those ice cream cone shaped ones, those spikes.
Oh, are they the Malaysian ones?
I don't, I
The
mean,
little
maybe,
pest snails, or
maybe they probably came in on a plant, so I don't know. They look like a pond snail to me. They don't look particularly
oh,
impressive. There's no real color to the shell.
because pond snails look like bladder snails,
Yeah,
where
I've
they
got like
don't have
three
a
different
particularly
kinds.
spiky one, but
There's ones that look kind of like a conch shell, you know what I mean? Or like a puka
yeah,
shell, like a
yeah.
puka shell necklace. There's that shape. Then there's like some bubble ones that look kind of like a ram's horn, except they're
Mm,
like really round and shiny.
yeah.
And then there's real little bitty ones that are really small that are spike shaped like a cone. And then I've got some larger ones that are shaped like a cone. And then of course I've got ram's horns like everywhere.
Well, sounds like you might have a few different types there.
Yeah.
The cones, the ice cream cone shaped ones. They sound like Malaysian trumpet snails.
Okay.
Um, sounds like you have a bit of a mixture there.
Oh yeah.
The bladder snails don't really look like much of anything. Of the two original ones that I got, the bigger of the two had like white in its shell, and it looked like little spots that looked like bubbles on the shell.
Yeah.
It looked kind of pretty. I don't feel like it looked pretty.
Yeah.
Where
I
pond
always
snails
I
don't
always
really have
just
anything
take
on
a
it.
handful when they get out of control. I just take a handful, scoop my hand up the side of the tank, get a handful of them, and I've got a 20-gallon long that is the ram's horn
Hey,
snake
Kenny!
snail tank. Hey, Kenny, I am so excited about the Clash, buddy.
ABC Biotope as Aquatic Biotope Creation.
Heck yeah, man. Our room is where it's happening at the Clash. Hi, Melvin. Good to see you.
I'd be scared about walking into a room full of all you guys.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
right. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not worried. You know what I mean? I'm just as weird.
It's a lot of
I'm just
personalities
as
in
weird
one
as
room.
anybody else. I'll be all right.
Yeah. Oh yes, Vibes. Can you drop Kenny's link for Jeff, please?
I don't see any movement in the darkness over there. He might be like moving things around
I
or
don't think
something.
he's
He
even
will as
there.
soon as he gets back, I'm sure.
I don't even see him sitting there.
Yeah, I think he's
He'll
moved.
be there.
He's probably getting food.
Yeah, probably. Sounds like Vibes.
Yeah, I think I mean, like, he might take a lunch or something like that, but like he goes a pretty long time and then like eats on stream, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we catch up with him on it when he gets to his downtime. That's when eating happens.
Mm.
I'm still here.
There
Hey,
he
what's up,
is.
buddy?
I'm just trying to figure out for the clash, trying to get stuff organized.
Oh, okay, cool, man.
I'm hoping I don't have to get a car. I don't know.
Oh, Craig. I know you like Jack Link's beef jerky. I went to It was Woolworths. I went to Woolworths today, and they had Jack Links on special. Sam. Sam says I'm scary. What the
I
hell?
feel like I feel like you could handle yourself, but I mean, like, I'm not trying to make you angry, Adele. You know what I mean? So like, I don't inherently fear you. You know what I mean? But like,
He's
I wouldn't mess with
he's
you
like the
either.
only person he fears is me. I'm like, I'm not scary. Oh mate, I forgot about that, Sam. That picture of Kenny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's no reason to be scared of me. I'm not scary. I'm only scary if you do me wrong.
She's never scary.
Thank you. And no, he didn't say that under duress, okay?
Think it's still above 90 on your vibe? Feels
uh,
pretty
Probably.
hot outside. I don't think I like it.
come on. It's
Don't pick
Texas
on
for
me,
you.
Mark. Yeah. Yeah, it's Texas. What the heck? Of course it's over 90.
Yeah. The sun's been down for like a couple hours now.
It's 86
So, okay.
degrees.
I have to ask, because, like, I know how hot it gets there during summer. But how warm does it stay during winter? Like, how cold is the Texas winter?
Okay, well, here's the thing. Lately, we've been getting like ice storms, and they actually stick around for like 2 or 3 days.
No
And
kidding. Wow.
we've been getting down to like 17, so like below freezing.
Whoa.
So
Yeah.
yeah, the lows have been 17, and it hasn't been getting up above freezing like during the day, and it'll do that for like 2 days. We've had that happen like a couple times, and
Wow.
it killed most of the palms down here.
Yeah.
There's quite a few plants that just couldn't take that low of a temperature.
That's crazy. I thought it was going to be like it is here. Like, where I am in Australia, we'll rarely get below 50
Oh, that's
during
nice.
winter. Like, so our winters are, like, it's not painful, it's an annoyance. It gets colder the further south you go, but not by much.
Okay, it gets warmer the further south you go.
Sometimes there's like, sometimes, with the heat waves during summer, we'll get like the cold snaps in winter.
Hmm.
Um, where our temperatures will get down to, yeah, minus something Celsius,
Yeah, we
for
only had
minus
that
four
like
or
a
five
couple
degrees or
times,
something.
but that's good because it knocks the insect populations down quite a bit.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
if we don't get a couple hard freezes, the fleas and stuff like that, fleas and ticks are like out of control, and everything in that part of the food web, it's insane.
Bye, Kenny.
Later, Kins.
Bye.
Have a good night, Kenny. Good to see ya. It's like, yeah,
Bringing
it's
it
like your
in.
summer, Debs. Debs' summer is like our winter.
Hmm. Now, most of the time, it doesn't get below freezing. It's nice. I've had to mow my grass at Christmas before, but right now my grass looks like straw and it crunches underfoot.
Yeah. Yeah. My front lawn's actually looking like that when I look out the window. I need to take some tank water down there and spread some around before summer hits.
I've just been dumping a 40 gallon bucket, 40-gallon trash can in the center of my yard where the tree is.
Oh no,
Yeah, that's all I've been doing.
I gotta go down because I'm pretty sure the lawn's looking like crap because there's mangoes on the mango tree.
Hmm.
So it'd just be drawing like everything out of the surrounding area.
Yeah.
So if I go down there and dump some fishy water around the roots, it should, you know, Oh man, I can't wait. Mangoes are so good.
That sounds kind of fishy.
What, mangoes? I got a mango tree outside.
No, the
It's huge.
water.
But fishy water's good for the plants and good for your lawn.
I
True
know,
that.
but it still sounds fishy.
It
Eh.
is fishy.
So, Mike,
Yeah, buddy.
you're flying in Thursday afternoon, eh?
Oh,
Well, I mean, just before noon. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. You get a car, eh?
I have signed up for the thing, and I am planning on taking an Uber or something like that. So you and I can either take advantage of a ride share that is offered to us, or we can get our own ride share and we can split it if you want.
woohoo! That means
Uh,
you can get as inebriated as you like.
uh, right now, my flight's in the evening. Right now,
Mm.
yeah, and I've been talking with George quite a bit, Chris George,
All right.
and he's flying in earlier, like Wednesday or whatever, and he said that he's going to have a car drive around.
Okay.
Oh, really?
But you should still put in your flight information once you get it sorted. Get your flight information into the Clash so that
Yeah,
they can pair people up for a ride share.
right. I'm trying to
That's a
debate.
good idea.
Should I change my ticket for different time, or should I leave it where it's at?
I think that you should. I think that you should get a ticket for a time that you like, and you should put the information in, and it's going to work itself out. Worst case scenario, somebody goes and gets vibes.
Yeah,
We can scare up a party for that. We like you.
yeah. But stop it. But the problem is, I need a vehicle to get around.
Why do you need a vehicle to get around?
I'm staying with my friends. They're about 3/4 hour on the west side of the Clash.
Okay, so you're going to need a car then.
Yeah.
So get yourself a car.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Thank you.
Where'd you go, lady? Oops.
It's so quiet all of a sudden.
I was just watching my fish. Mangoes will raise your body temperature when you eat them. That's hot, Wai.
Say what?
He says mangoes will raise your body
No.
temperature when you eat them.
Well, I guess that's why we eat so many of them here in Australia during summer. They're a refreshing treat.
It's true.
But if they raise your body temperature, then you're not going to feel as hot after you eat one.
Yeah, I generally take all of my mango in the form of frozen drinks, I think. Like
Oh, one of the
I'll have
neighbors
a
that I used to have
smoothie
here.
or an alcoholic beverage that has mango in it.
Yeah, I go smoothies.
And at that point I'm not sure that I'm actually eating mango. It might just be mango syrup at that point. You know what I mean?
It's more
It
it's
might be
more
like
alcohol.
mango flavor. It might not actually be mango anymore.
More alcohol than fruit content.
Well, obviously.
One of the neighbors I had here used to make a green mango salad. It was so good.
I bet.
Right, thanks for dropping links there, Sam. Uh-oh.
Whoops.
Yeah, your turn.
Benoski, what's up with you, man?
Hey, next game.
We're checking out. We're checking out ground zero for my Moscow guppies. There's a couple truculent females in this tank, as well as a bunch of small females, and you can see those dark delta tails of the males going all over the place,
That's
like crazy
fast, man.
ornaments. This is my
I'm
rainbow
fast as
gravel
heck,
tank.
boy.
One of Vibes' favorite tanks because of the gravel.
Oh, stop it.
It's okay, Vibes. We're all Fruit Loops here.
Thank you.
It's officially 12:01 Central Time in America. We
Good
have just
morning, y'all.
crossed
Welcome
over
to Thursday.
into Thursday. Excellent. Adele, you've been there a while. What does Thursday look like
Yeah,
today?
yeah.
Is it decent?
Hot. It's hot.
Yeah, well,
Sunny.
yeah, that's been going
Um,
around.
had some cloud earlier, but it's cleared up into a really nice afternoon.
Nice.
Nice breeze outside. I can show you. There's Thursday. Blue skies. I'm not sure if you can see. We've got little mangoes starting. They're probably
Nice.
about grape size at the moment, but they're literally like covering the tree this year.
Right on. So the ones that I'm seeing in the grocery store and stuff like that are about like the size of my hand.
Like fist size. Yeah. These guys will get about twice that. We get some good
Oh, okay.
mangoes on this
So
tree.
so the ones like growing naturally on the trees actually get bigger.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You'll find that if they're farmed mangoes, they get picked earlier
Oh, okay.
because obviously they have bulk orders that they need to fulfill.
Right.
Um, but I've seen some of these mangoes get huge. And it's actually weird. They're not so much on this side of the mango tree because it's shady, but wherever the sun hits, so the whole other side of the tree is covered as well.
Okay.
So I guess
Vinoski's
the
asking
sun,
about the secret to guppy grass that is his failure in the hobby.
guppy.
Vinoski, I have very hard water, lower end KH, and I overfeed my fish, and that tank is also overstocked.
So you got
Guppy grass,
overfeeding,
if there's enough
overstocking.
nutrients in the water, I think that it will do really well for you. So,
So overfeeding, overstocking
hmm like,
to make sure there's an abundance of.
yeah, Java Fern has never done well for me. Um, and I think it has something to do with my water. I don't think it necessarily because I've bought it. I've gotten it from three different places, and I've failed each time. Like each time it's in my water, it tends
It just
to,
doesn't like your water.
yeah. So there's something it needs that I don't have, or uh, it doesn't like the water itself too hard. But like Amazon Sword has done great for me. Um, all of the vowels and things have done well for me. The Anubius has done well for me. But of course, I got like a foot long piece of Anubius. So I mean, like,
Yeah.
You know what I
My
mean?
Anubias
Yeah.
loves
It's
me.
not like I had a little piece and I actually did something. It was a mother plant from the get go.
I started out with a piece about that big, and now there's so all of the Anubias in
Hmm.
this tank,
Yeah.
like that, it's huge.
Yeah.
That's
No, that's
part of the
huge.
mother plant. And they've started growing as well. So I'm really hoping I get flowers in this tank because I think they'd look amazing.
That would be cool.
It
Now
hasn't
is
flowered
it
since
one of
I
the
first
ones that
got the
you can get
original.
the flower underwater, or does the
Yeah,
flower have to come up above the surface?
no, mine flowered. Not long after I got it, and I put it in one of my tanks. It actually flowered
Okay.
underwater.
Were you fertilizing?
Nope.
All right.
I
Nice.
the only time I've actually bought Flourish for this tank. It's the
Right.
only time that I've ever used fertilizer other than fish poop.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I don't know. I guess it might have just been the shock of adding it to water, but it never flowered again. So I'm kind of devastated about it. It was so pretty. The electric company just asked me if I'm growing dope at my house.
Well, Craig, the obvious answer is no. You know what I mean? Like,
Just send them a photo and go, nah, man, I wish. Send them a photo of the fish room and be like, does it look like I'm growing weed?
just put duckweed all over your arm and be like, and take a picture of it and be like, I got duckweed.
Yeah, grab a bowl of duckweed. I got this weed. Oh no. That's
Oh, she dropped off again, but she'll be back.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's bouncing off a couple satellites. You know what I mean? Like, no
Yeah.
telling where that signal's coming from. You know what I mean? To get all the way to
Right.
Australia and back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The fact that we have a conversation this clearly without like any crazy lag is pretty freaking awesome, man.
Right.
That is probably one of the things that I like most about being in live stream chats and stuff like that. Is like I could be talking to people from all over the world. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that about the online gaming too.
Right.
All right, the power's on, Craig.
Nice. You working tomorrow, eh?
Yeah, buddy.
Nice.
I need to get you this pond plant, man.
Yeah. Maybe you have to take it on as a carry on and give it to me at the clash.
Nah, too heavy.
That might be the next time we see each other.
You never know. Are you working next Sunday?
Uh, Church?
Right, but what about evening?
I don't know yet. I need to check my schedule.
Right on. Check your schedule and whatnot. I might get up and drive it over to you.
Okay. You don't need a room for the clash? Huh. Hey, Chris. I might need a room for a clash.
That would do it.
Yeah.
That would do it for you, buddy. Then you don't need a car.
Right. And then if my friend wants to see me, then we could meet, or something.
Yeah.
The reason they offered me to stay with them, that way I wouldn't have to pay for a hotel room. The whole
Right.
thing,
But
you
if you're
know.
gonna have to pay for a car, it might be the same price just to get a room and no car. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I was like, it might be the same.
Hey, Chris, message me. We can talk. Because I was actually looking at vehicles right now, winter cars. That's why I haven't been saying much in the chat, brother. I'm sorry.
Hey, no, everything is fine, bro. Life is golden, man. We are on here for another 19 minutes.
Nice. Yeah, I should be sleeping, not
Mm.
not on a live
Hey, man.
stream.
Hey, look, man. The lights are out, and don't pretend like you don't sleep most of the time in that recliner where you are right now. Anyway, relax.
I ain't pretending. Hey,
You're in it
but
now.
yeah, but I did sleep earlier uh, yesterday. I got off at 3:40 yesterday, and I took a shower and I took a nap. So
Nice.
life is good.
I've
Amen.
been. I haven't shaved in like 4 days. I definitely need to shower this evening. I've just been living that slug life. Got up, haven't taken a shower in a couple days, went to the grocery store, bought a case of beer,
Yeah.
taking care of business, working overtime. How you been dealing with this heat, buddy?
I think this year has been the worst ever. Um, no,
Yeah, man. It was a really nice long spring, and I was enjoying it, you know what I mean? Like I'm not complaining, you know what I mean? But like I was like something's off. But then it came on gangbusters, and I'm sure we've had hotter summers. I'm sure we've had worse summers, but man, it's just so hot.
yeah,
I think the fact that I spend my time up all night and stuff like that really, like, I'm not there as the day is like hot and every day is hot. You know what I mean?
right,
So it's it's a 24-hour rotating get up at 5 or 6 in the evening, and it's over 100. It's a rude awakening is what it is.
right. Hey,
But
I'm getting happier, brother. By the second.
heck yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of sidetracked. I'm texting Chris as we speak.
No, perfect. That's the way it's supposed to be,
Uh,
bro.
uh,
You're
hey,
doing the right thing.
uh,
Yeah,
uh,
I had some friends say that they might come by later, and they still might, I guess. I don't know. Um, they were like, I'll come by and see some fish. And I was like, oh, all right. So then, like, I cleaned up my house a little bit, did some dishes, you know what I mean? Took out the trash for the first time in like 4 days. You know what I mean? Went to the
right.
store so there'd be beer, if, my disc golf buddy comes by. But yeah, man, I actually managed to get close to caught up on all my water changes.
Hey, you should have mentioned it because I'm behind in mine.
You know,
I should have done it on Thursday evening, but I was kind of wore out. And
yeah.
then this evening, or last night, we had church,
Hmm.
so that didn't happen. And tonight, I got a live stream with Smokey.
That's right.
Yeah. So,
I
but
like her. She's pretty cool,
yeah, hopefully one day I'll get to meet her in person.
right?
So it all depends on what happens at Akashela. I I'm still debating about going. I was hoping to maybe put it in the same trip as go see my grandma, and goes at the same time.
Yeah,
But we'll see.
right. I mean, vibes. I'm telling you, man. Like, it was everything I could do to get saved up to the Clash and go to Dallas. You know what I mean? It's like it's hard to do more than two a year because if it takes time away from work and just traveling is just so expensive, like everything else. I mean, like it's always been expensive, but it's
Right.
gotten especially expensive of late.
Um, my plan was to go to the Clash and then in the same trip go see my parents.
Right.
But
No, I mean, like, yeah, if you can bundle your trip, you
mhm,
know what I mean, so that you can see somebody else in that part of the country, then you're getting more out of your travel dollar. You know what I
right,
mean?
yeah.
And
But
like,
the
that's a smart move.
but the problem is, I just found out yesterday at break time yesterday afternoon that my boss is taking us all on a business trip that week.
Mm,
So I went and canceled that flight to see my parents, and I'll have to reschedule it for later on.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm kind of excited. He's paying us to go. It's going to be like a 3-day event.
Yeah, those are always fun times. You know what I
Right,
mean? So yeah, you definitely don't want to miss that if you can
right,
help it. You
right.
know what I
Yeah,
mean? Because
this,
those are great team building experiences and stuff like that.
yeah, this is the first time that he's doing it since I started. I've been there going on about 12 years now.
So what are you guys doing on your trip?
There's we do sheds. Anyways, there's a shed show in Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay, so you're
Uh,
going to like check out the latest and greatest.
right.
That's
So
pretty cool,
yeah,
man.
he's paying for the flights and the hotels, the food, and he's paying us for a time.
Yeah,
Save
no,
we'll be
that's
working.
so great, man.
Right. So, I mean,
And I think it would be fun for you guys as a group to like go to something like that and talk about possible changes you might be making.
right,
You know what I mean? And stuff like that, and get everybody's input in the moment and stuff like that. And then everybody is more excited about it. It's not just him going there and like, okay, we're doing this new thing. Here it is. You know
right.
what I mean? Like, hey, man, you remember that thing that we saw? I talked to the
Yep.
guy, man. The numbers look good. Like, I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna order a couple and build them and like see how it works out. You know
Right.
what I mean? And like everybody's like, yeah, dude, that was my favorite. It's just like, dang, man, you couldn't get the other
Yep.
ones, like not for what we need it for. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Right.
that's fun stuff.
Right. I mean, it'll cost me a little bit more, but canceling and all that, and moving another date. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's okay.
Hey, man, dude, man, you pays your money, you take your chances. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like,
Yep. So I'm kind of excited. It's going to be a busy week and a half. I'll tell you that. Go to the Clash, and literally the next day after coming back from the Clash, leave again. Whew. Anyone in Austin? Hint: need fish aquarium co-op in October.
yeah, possibly, bro. Chris, need to talk to you about that, brother. Man, you want to know what? I would like something cool that Dean has done. I would prefer it be in the nano category, but it doesn't have to be, and it doesn't even have to be like a super rare fish or anything like that. But I would like a piece of Dean's fish room in my fish room. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, that
You
would be
know,
cool.
he's one of, yeah, dude. He's on my list of people like everybody who has anything that they like. You know, like is like interested in like moving around. Like get at me. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I'm interested in having something from everyone. I know that that's impossible,
Right.
but yeah, I mean, almost everybody's on that list.
Right. And
I mean, I
even
have to I
me.
have to rule out Australia just because it would be really hard to get them over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, continental US.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna definitely have to connect with Chris and see and let them know what kind of fish that would be nice to add to the fish room.
Yeah,
Because I wouldn't mind adding some more
because
variety.
he could take them and mail them to us, and then
Right,
he could get them from us. We could get his fish as well
right,
when he gets back.
right.
Yeah, that would be
Yep.
awesome.
Koi angels. Now that would be cool to add to my community tank. I could see that, or even my disc even for that matter. Can you imagine that'd be like a showpiece? See my discus. Now those koi angels are from Dean Fish Room.
Yeah.
Call if you're something else a cosmic with transport. Do what?
Oh, you don't have to pay us for transport if you are making the other end happen
Right.
for getting the fish to us, bro. Like it's all good.
Amen.
Yeah, and we'll split the shipping cost three ways. That's fine because it'll be nothing.
Yeah. I
That's
think
gonna be
it's
so good.
hey Chris. I think it's the other way around. I think that we owe you coffee or something like that.
Yeah, man,
Right?
I might give Chris like some money and just have him think of me and figure it out.
Right. That might be a bad idea.
You know what I mean? Because I mean, like, I'm sure I could call up there and talk to somebody on the phone, but I wouldn't be looking at them. He'd be looking
Right.
at them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, I think I trust his eye.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, actually, there's one fish that wouldn't be bad to add to my this tank. Some rams.
Yeah, he's working on the Midnight Rams. I don't know whether he's got it figured out yet, and they're in the shop yet or not.
Exactly. You see, Chris's last comment.
Yeah, just take this pleco off my hands. He's only six. He's only 6 inches. Thing's 13 inches. I'm trying to look. I'm trying to look behind it because I think it's driftwood. Jeez.
That's good.
Atkins, you're headed home,
Hey,
buddy.
hey,
Congratulations. Hey, man, we're on for another 8 minutes, and then I can't wait to see what Only Oscars has for us this evening. I
yeah.
always enjoy it. I'm planning on doing some water changes and filter cleanouts while I listen. So I'm going to put my earbuds in and plug this thing in.
Hey, Mike, you were right about Chris Alcazone, the pleco. See it?
He was 6 inches 6 months ago in the discus tank.
Hey, Mike, by the way, I've actually, about 2 months ago, I got rid of all my plecos, the common ones.
Right on. I think Boss Aquatics put out and I totally like enjoy I totally enjoy his content, but like I'm there for like my headphones in and like listening to that intro. It bangs. I like it.
Right. Cool. So, is Mike planning to sing it at the Clash?
What? Mike? Nobody said
You.
that.
I just did.
No, man, not planning on it, bro.
The way it sounds is Mike B was going to have a mic and the whole 9 yards at the Clash.
Heck yeah, man. I mean, like I'm not saying no, but I have not planned on it. No.
Yeah. Uh, uh, Garcia's practicing.
Yeah, I'm rooming with ABC Aquatics.
There you go. Co works.
Yeah, Coro, you know, I was thinking about doing a live one evening and like calling it a happy hour and like be out in the parking lot like next to next to some other folks and set a couple chairs down and do a live stream like from the front of the hotel and just see who sits down, you know what I mean, and like says what's up, you know what I mean, and like
Now that'd be cool.
let the chat ask them questions, and I still get such a good number, you know what I mean, like
Right.
under the in the chat that everybody would have a good chance to like ask some questions and follow up questions and actually like have a little bit of a good time, because I'm sure whoever I'm talking to can bring up the chat on their phone and
Oh
like
yeah.
we can all just hang out for a minute, you know what I mean, and other people like tag off and stuff like that,
Right.
you know what I mean, and just call it a happy hour or something, you know what I mean.
Right.
But yeah, a happy hour, I mean, it won't be the first happy hour of the day, but you know what I mean, it'll
No.
be a happy hour of the day.
Right.
But
Uh,
I mean, like a lot of that depends on uh what 5G and or hotel Wi-Fi, so we'll have to see whether it's even possible.
right. Uh, Mike, did I tell you that I'm taking some fish along?
Wait a minute, say that again.
Did I tell you that I'm taking some fish along to the class?
No, but I mean, it doesn't surprise me. My concierge flies with fish all the time. He just gets it done.
uh, Garcia Aquatics.
What
Uh,
are I mean, like how much are you bringing?
this is like 12 dozen of them. I don't know. Different Funtosas. They're the red ones. The red
So
and
what are
white.
you going to ship them?
Nope. Carry on.
12 of them?
Yep. Uh, no, these are not adults. These are still babies yet. They're like 3 inches long.
Okay.
So they'll work in a breather bag.
Is there room for some purple Moscows?
Oh yeah. Why?
I don't know. I might give you some.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I'm still debating. See, I think probably my best option would be do like I done in the past all the time. Is use a breather bag, because that I've had success with. You know, I've tried it and it's worked. So
Yeah.
why change it now?
I'd say we could take some and donate it to the auction, but I mean like they freaking like they don't look that great in a bag.
Right.
They pale up entirely. Like it's really sad.
Oh yeah. I mean, actually,
I mean like I couldn't freaking sell them.
right. But the truth is, most fish are that way. You know.
Yeah.
So
No, but they look so good once they color up.
right.
Good night, Jeff Kane.
For a while there, I thought about taking that blue um, Fantosa, that killer, to as a showfish.
I mean, that's what he's good for. You know
I
what I
know,
mean?
but the problem is he's a big fish, and it's
Yeah,
gonna be a lot of stress.
you'd have to ground transport that guy. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like, you know what I mean, and like fill up a decent sized cooler. You know what I mean, and like do
right,
a water change halfway there because it's
right,
24 hours from here to there.
right.
It was a little
Which,
more than I. It was a little more than I was into.
right. I mean, I could do it as a carry-on, but
You throw a hotel stay halfway going there and coming back, I might as well fly. It's worth the plane
right,
ticket at that point. You know what I
Right.
mean? And like I did some quick math, and like I came up with like $200. It saves me $200.
Right.
It's like, no, we're gonna fly.
Right.
We're not
Yeah.
planning on bringing home fish, but if we do that, we are going to ship them back to the house where the wife
Right.
is waiting for
That.
it.
Yeah. That. I'll get a hold of. Yeah. Cashier.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I figure you're going there with those, so you're going to come back with that or more. So I don't really want to burden. I don't really want to burden you on the way home, but
Actually.
I mean, like
Uh.
some shrimp,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Actually, Chris is asking me to bring some back for the pay of the hotel room. So
That's
I told him sure.
actually saves you a lot of money, bro.
Yeah, it
And he's
does.
probably already paid for the room, so yeah, that makes
Oh
sense.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He's paid for it. Yeah. No, see, yeah. So it's all cool.
But yeah, no, dude, Chris is like so generous. I love how generous
Yeah.
all of my people in Austin are. You know
Yeah.
what I
Hey,
mean? Like, it's really
and,
great.
and for those that don't know, Chris Aquazone is the guy that got me started with show dwellers, the Maltese.
Yeah, he's gonna get me started
Yeah.
eventually.
And I tell you what, see most people would sell you fish, right? He just gave them to me. Like, do what, bro? So, I mean, now I understand why he gave them to me.
It was time.
they, they'd be like rabbits. Ah, they're cute, but
Oh no,
what?
that's
Adele,
sad.
what?
Well, perhaps she is having life.
My Shelleys live at the Twins, where you all you Game of Thrones fans.
A bristle nose just showing off, bro.
Yeah, I didn't realize how fast that Bristlenose speckles can grow.
Yeah, there were a couple of adult, uh, or closer to adult, bristle noses.
Uh,
There were like 4 large ones.
you remember when I added a Bristlenose pleco to my tank, my Phantosas?
Yeah, you need to grow them out somewhere. I've got like 21 of them right now.
Uh, uh, okay. Hey, you still want my adult female Bristlenose?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a albino one. Now it's in a 20-gallon with Geophagus.
Okay.
And the Geophagus, no, I was gonna say the Geophagus could be taken to the Clash to trade or sell, get rid of, or even a
Nice.
showpiece. It's beautiful. It has
Yeah.
long
Are
trailing.
you entering any fish?
That's what I thought about. I thought about
Hmm.
either that or Fantosa, but just hey, right now I'm just worried about the Fantosas I'm taking for Garcia. You know, that's my goal.
Yeah.
Since those are cost me money, you know, there's a money on the back that I get to him safely. You know what I mean?
Right.
So probably my best bet just stay with that. So yeah, I figured I'll show up at the airport like 3 hours before I fly, just in case. That way I don't have any trouble. You know, at
Right.
security.
No, might as well get through and like sit down and like drink a cup of coffee, use
Right.
the restroom if you need to. You know what I mean? And like chill
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I always go too early, which is fine.
Right. Same here.
Then all I have to do is like pay attention to the time and like where my gate's at. You know what I mean? It's like pretty
Right.
easy after that.
Right. You flying Southwest, eh?
Hey, Ekers. Hey, bro, if June doesn't go, do you want to go up? Or maybe RB3 is in the wings,
Maybe.
waiting
Because
to
I'm
swoop
not.
in and save the day. I
Vibes
mean,
Aquatics is not.
otherwise, I'll listen to 80s synthwave and do water changes. That doesn't sound bad.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah, man. It's like doing water changes with video game music.
Did you see the comment earlier? Was that, I think Jeff Kane posted that Beyond is trying to develop her own line of guppies, and she might be interested in some of your Moscows.
Who's getting their own line of guppies?
Beyond, Beyond's fish fam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do they look like? Do you know?
No, I don't. I don't
Okay.
know. But
No, that's fun.
mhm.
I'm glad she's interested in like trying to line something out. Like I don't even
Right.
know what I'm doing with that. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
I've got a lot to learn,
Right. So she might be interested in some of your Moscows, you know.
right?
So, yeah, hey, I don't mind taking fish along. Let's carry on.
Yeah.
The guppies are easy to do.
Yeah, I want to send these guppies to somebody who knows a little bit more about guppies. Like these are the first guppies I've ever had,
Right.
and they've just done really well. You know what I mean? They might not even be anything special. I think I need to get with let's see.
Good night,
I
Marissa.
was on Garcia's live and Guppy something. Aura? Was it Aura Guppies?
A DJ Guppy.
Was that who was helping him with the tanks?
No, maybe not. I don't.
No, no, no. It was like no. You want to know what it was? It was Chroma Guppies.
Oh yeah. Eric. Yep.
Yeah, he said that he was interested in checking on the purples that I have, and
Yeah.
he says that he thinks that purple is needed in order to get green. That the green
Right.
gene is in there, and I was like, "Hey, man, I have no idea. I'd like you to check them out and like tell me
Right.
what you think about them." I was like, "I'm just trying to get them out of Central Texas."
Right.
Because like they're breeding like crazy and it's you know what I mean like
Right.
decent enough genetics for like reproducing themselves, you know what I mean? So like
Right.
check them out.
And
Like cuz
you
I mean
know.
like I don't even know like Dr. Anthony got some, like he wanted some,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like
Hey, you know what, Mike? I could take some and give them to Garcia, and he could take them back to Eric. You
yeah,
know.
that's a great idea.
Yeah. Um. Actually, Eric or Clone Guppies, him, me, and Garcia, we went out collecting there in Florida. That was awesome. That was over New Year's.
Yeah. Could I take plants in my carry-on?
Oh yeah. I'd recommend in a clear bag. You know.
Yeah, no, that's what I was
Yeah.
planning on and like
Uh,
you know what I
uh,
mean? Like less than 30 mils of water. You know what
right.
I mean? Like
Uh, uh, for that, what I did in the past, I just took like a paper towel or a napkin, made it wet, put it around the roots, and that's it. That's what I've done in the past.
okay. That's what I'll do
That
then.
way, yeah, that way there ain't water because any amount of water at all, they're gonna check it, you know, and they might not let you through, you know. Uh, are you having a bag, check bag?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say if you was, you should put it in there. That way you don't worry about it. Hey, yeah, Mike, if you need anything brought back from the clash, let me know.
All right.
Because I'm flying Southwest, so I'm checking 2 baggage. Check bags along. So okay. Hey Mike, I think I'm gonna have to call it a night.
All right, later, bro. Hey, let's shut
Uh,
this down, y'all. Open panel if anyone wants to join. Sure. All right, so I'll see everybody there. Talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.